Okay, we got the second box of the Topps Total. Should be pretty similar to the first one, so let's just dive right in. I know the last one took a long time to go through. I'm going to try to go through these a little bit quicker. I'm busting the second box during the daytime, so it should be easier to see the cards this time around. Alright, so let's see, the box is empty. Put it to the side. And here we go. First time around, the cards all sort of stuck together. Hopefully that isn't the case this time around. We'll find out. Probably will be the same thing. Alright, Joe Beamel. Yeah, they're going to stick a little bit. Travis Lee. D'Angelo Jimenez. Rondell White. Derek Turnbow. Alex Rodriguez Topps Total insert. Orlando Hernandez. Mark Johnson. John Roush. Jeff Tam. And Nomar Garciaparra Team Checklist. Alright. Brad Wilkerson. Hiram Boca Chica. I think I had him before and I couldn't pronounce it then either. Jeff Jenkins. Javier Vasquez. Matt Anderson. Edgar Martinez, award winner. Cole Barthel. Didn't know there were two different Coles in baseball at one point. John Karanka. Brett Prinz. Kevin Tapani. Scott Erickson, Team Checklist. Scott Rowland. These are sticking a lot less. Mike Bynum. JJ Trujillo. Chris Benson. Pedro Feliz. Jeff Bagwell Topps Total. Alex Graman. Sterling Hitchcock. Paul Abbott. Mark McLemore. And Bobby Higginson Team Checklist. Oh, these are sticking a lot. Alright, Lenny DiNardo, Chase Utley, Brian Lawrence, Jose Mesa, Frank Castillo, CC Sabathia, Stevenson Augusto, Joe Lawrence, Josh Phelps, Ruben Sierra, and Chipper Jones Team Checklist. If you remember, the big rookies are David Wright and Joe Mauer. We got the Wright in the first box, so we're going to see if we can hit both of them here. Steve Trashel, Britt Reams, Devon White, Carlos Garcia, Garrett Guzman, Sammy Sosa, Total Production, Tom Gordon, Dave Martinez, Miguel Bautista, come on, John Lieber, and Todd Helton Team Checklist. So I feel like I've gotten all the Sammy inserts so far. I'm sure I'm wrong. I'm sure there's a couple more in there somewhere. Jimmy Anderson, Bruce Chen, Kevin Jarvis, Mike Benjamin, Danny Wright, David Cohn, Jose Valverde, Bill Hasselman, stick in a little bit, Randy Galvez, Chad Ricketts, and Jim Thome Team Checklist. So I know we're running into some doubles already. Armando Rios, Taylor Buchholz. Something behind him is a Joe McEwing, Ray Lankford, Mike James, Frank Thomas Topps Total, Greg Vaughn, Eric Almonte, Clint Nagyote, Bob Howery, and Randy Johnson team checklist. So we haven't come across any regular team regular checklists. It's always just been the player team checklist. Doug Nickel, Marlon Anderson, Dickie Gonzalez, Abraham Nunez, Kevin Napier, insert of Nomar Garciaparra Topps Total, Jose Valentin, Jeremy Giambi, Ichiro Suzuki, I'll say his last name if they don't put it in there, Eric Hilgis, and here's a regular checklist, number 2 of 6. Alright, Roberto Alomar, Luke Allen, J.M. Gold, Russ Johnson, Demetrius Heath, Ichiro Award winner, Juan Encarnacion, Billy Martin, Hung Bong, Jason Berry, is that how you pronounce it? Ken Griffey Jr. team checklist for the Reds. Mark Dejan, Brian Schneider, Kevin Brown, Edgardo Alfonso, Mark Redman, Vladimir Guerrero Total Production, BJ Surhoff, Nick Jackson, Matt Williams, Danny Graves, Troy Gloss team checklist. Put these aside. Give some more room. Okay, Robert Person, Greg Sane, Keith Osick, Jose Reyes, Jay Gibbons, Mark Lewis, Jason Worth is a Blue Jay, Jason Christensen, Adam Piat, Odelis Perez, and regular checklist number 2 of 6 again. Alright, Xavier Nady, Adam Heisdu, David Coggin, Jeremy Owens, Brian Daubach, Melvin Mora, Jeremy Burnitz, Kazuhisa Ishii, Scott Ellerton, Rick Helling, and checklist 1 of 6. I know I'm butchering some of these names. It's tough to read them upside down, especially when you're not always all that familiar with some of these players. Mike Lieberthal. Try to crack these a little bit before I even open them. Alright, Mike Lieberthal, Jack Wilson, Doug Glanville, Rick White, Rob Nen, Moises Alou, Topps Total, Adrian Hernandez, Willie Bloomquist, Ryan Franklin, Olemdo Saenz, and checklist 1 of 6. Chris Gomez, Andy Ashby, Mark Loretta, Darwin Cubion, Joe Mays, Mike Piazza, award winner, Lyle Overbay, Scott Williamson, Hee-Sop Choi, Kenny Rogers, and another Troy Gloss team checklist. Okay, Gary Matthews Jr., Alejandro Giron, John Graybow. I'm glad he's not on the Cubs. Jay Seo, at least in that picture, I mean. Joelbert Cabrera. I'm sure it's Holbert. Sandy Alomar. Jesus Sanchez. Carl Everett. Dave Burba. John Switzer. And Randy Johnson team checklist. This side. I haven't gone from that side in a while. Jose Nunez, Ricky Bodolico, Bobby Jones, Bobby J. Jones, Jay Payton, that's a Wrigley, Chris Richard, Randy Johnson, Topps Total, Corey Lytle, Bobby Say, no, I'll stick with that, Alex Arias, Shane Spencer, and Maglio Ordonez team checklist. TJ Tucker, Ray Ordonez, Jeff Williams, Ronnie Belliard, Brian Wolf, Adam Johnson, David DeLucci, Eddie Perez, Andrew Jones, that's damage from them sticking together, Alex Cintron, and Sammy Sosa team checklist. I think we've had that before already. Adrian Brown, Trevor Hoffman, Dave Williams, Kevin Jordan, Carlos Brackley, Tony Graffinino, Todd Zeal, come on, Ivanon Coffey, don't remember him at all, Mike Myers, Todd Van Poppel, and checklist 3 of 6.